Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me on another episode of True Crime Past and Present. Today, I want to talk to you about the case regarding the two little toddlers found in San Antonio, Texas, that were hogtied. I don't know if you heard about them, but it is a very, very sad, sad story. And this is how it goes. So the woman's name, all this is alleged. She hasn't been convicted. Her name is Priscilla Salais. She's 37 years old. She's charged with 2 counts of endangering a child on Tuesday, 2 days after firefighters made had to break the door to get into a house. On Sunday, a dispatcher received a call from a woman asking to check on her grandkids, whom she said were locked in a bedroom. Now, when firefighters made it all the way inside, they found a 1-year-old little girl with her wrists and ankles bound together. She also had a black eye and a bloodied lip. There was a second child, a 2-year-old little boy, that was wearing a heavily soiled diaper, and he was trapped inside a playpen that was completely covered by a changing table and a baby carrier. Now, according to the arrest affidavit, Priscilla had temporary custody of the kids because their biological parents were being investigated by CPS due to concerns of physical abuse. Now, it's unclear how she got custody of them because she did have a shady background. And she is not a licensed foster care parent in the state of Texas. Now, according to CPS, they state that whenever a child is placed with any type of guardian, they have to pass a background check and have the approval of a judge. So, which judge approved this placement? That's the question. Because, like I said, she does have a rap sheet. Now, Priscilla states that she's innocent, right? Now, how is she related to the kids? Well, she is she is a stepmother to the biological mother, which makes them the children's step grandmother. Now, they were removed from mom's care because there was alleged physical abuse. And now this happens. Now, according to Priscilla's father, she's innocent. There is no way she couldn't be doing this. So if Priscilla wasn't doing this, who was? Right? I still want to know who this woman is. Who this woman is that called it in and said, go look for the grandkids. She's as guilty as them, right? In my opinion, of course. Because if you knew that those kids, let's just say that maybe she didn't know that they were in a hog tied and they were in a cage. Let's just say that. But she knew that they were behind that door. Now, why did Priscilla do it? Allegedly, right? Could have been for the money. As we all know, most children in foster care whoever is the caretaker gets some type of monies from the state. How much? I don't know. Each state's a little different. Depends on, I think it depends on the age, could be. So could Priscilla have said, this is an easy paycheck for me? Could have. But then again, if you didn't have the patience to remind these kids, then why even take them in? If you want to just do your own thing and don't want to be bothered. But this is what greed does. This is what greed does to you. She had no business taking these kids if she didn't have the patience for them. So who really is in the wrong? Obviously, my opinion, Priscilla, if she did commit this crime, but I think also the parents. I know I'm going to get a lot of backflap on CPS and things like that, but in my opinion, if you're not doing any wrong, see, the one thing people don't understand is if CPS opens up a case against any parent, it's because they're finding some type of evidence of whatever it is that they're trying to investigate, if it's some type of abuse or neglect or whatever it might be. There is some type of evidence. They be wrong sometimes, sure, right? They could be wrong. They could be taking kids where they don't need to be taking them. But then you have the other side where what if they do leave the kid in this unsafe environment? So it's a really tough job to have, in my opinion, because you need to make those decisions and, however, a lot of time that they give you, which I don't think it's that much. And then if you don't have people that are being truthful, then it's hard to make the right call. And in this case, it's apparent that the wrong call was made to have these kids placed with Priscilla. Number one, because of her criminal background history. Number two, I'm a big advocate if the child has a social worker, make those surprise visits. Don't let them know you're going. Just walk on in. Kind of like the inspectors for restaurants. They just show up one day and you better have your things on check. Same thing in this situation. Now tell me, what are your thoughts? What do you guys think? Do you think who is more to blame? The parents, Priscilla, or the system? Who failed these kids? Let me know your thoughts. And go ahead and consider subscribing, sharing out, and liking this video. My goal is to get at least 1,000 subscribers so I can go live and discuss these riveting questions that I have regarding these cases. All right, guys, thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the next one.